knows nothing, can understand nothing. Plunge deeper into the darkness, and your heart will grow even stronger.
Good tidings, everybody, and welcome to the Ansem Report podcast. This is episode number 73 of the Ansem Report podcast. I literally, in the time I just looked at my phone to decide what episode number it was, and from the time I said good tidings, I forgot what number I was supposed to say, and I had to look, which is why it sounded like 73 was a question, but it is, in fact, episode number 73. I'm Mike. With me, as always, is my brother, Jason. Hello, Jason.
Hello.
How you doing?
Dude, I'm doing pretty good.
It is 12:34 a.m. on a Thursday morning.
Are you telling me it's 1, 2, 3, 4 right now?
Yes, it is 1, 2, 3, 4 right now on Thursday morning, and we're recording this, and then I'm going to stay up and edit it. So, thumbs up to that. We were a little late this week because, you know, stuff happens. But we got a big show here. We got some Dark Road to talk about.
My favorite.
Jason's favorite. We have some Kingdom Hearts Phase 2 to talk about, whatever that could mean. We have a little bit of, I hate to say it, but we have a little bit of The World Ends With You to talk about.
Cringe.
And then we have our question of the week, and then also the announcement of the winners of our question of the month. For this month of July, which is over by the time you're listening to this. It is, no, for the month of June. I do this every time. The month of June just ended. It's for the month of June, not the month of July. Anyway, so let's start with The World Ends With You, because this is the thing I want to talk about the least, Jason. However, it was recently announced that there was going to be a World Ends With You anime. Cool, right? I mean, for people that like that kind of thing, I'm happy for them. That's great. But then it became of interest again, Jason, and here's why.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The person in charge of this anime is none other than everybody's favorite daddy, Tetsuya Nomura.
Dude. Does he have to do everything?
Apparently. So here's the thing.
For the love of God.
Here's the thing. You know how, like, Nintendo keeps Sakurai, like, shacked up in a basement making Smash Brothers, but all he really wants to fucking do is revive Kid Icarus?
Yeah. Dude, also, please let that happen.
That's what The World Ends With You is to Nomura. It's his Kid Icarus. So I think this isn't the kind of thing Square Enix is making him do. It's the thing he wants to do. A lot of people are scared that this means The World Ends With You is more involved in Kingdom Hearts. But I will
I will die on this hill.
I will point you to the fact that Nomura was involved in the original World Ends With You, like the video game. So that doesn't necessarily mean it's involved in Kingdom Hearts, which is the reason why he put those characters in Dream Drop Distance for the first place.
Right.
So I don't know if it necessarily means that, guys. I mean, he did say, the characters from The World Ends With You did say that they'd see Sora again someday.
Okay.
So that's possible.
That's just what you say to be nice.
That's true. That's what you say when
he's also said that to like every Disney.
That's what you say when you meet someone like Joshua.
And some we haven't.
We'll see you again sometime. How about next time?
What you do is you punch him in the face when you see Joshua.
I get the feeling, Jason, if you were in a room with Osama bin Laden, Hitler, and wait, what's the other person they say? No, just Osama bin Laden and Hitler. And Saddam Hussein. If you're in a room with them and Joshua, and you had 3 bullets, you'd shoot Joshua 3 times.
Yeah,
I think that's how you feel.
Yeah.
What if you were in a room with Joshua and Jiminy Cricket, and you had 1 bullet?
What I do is I line them up. Because I mean, the bullet's just gonna absolutely destroy Jiminy, but it's still gonna have enough impact to cause damage and harm to Joshua.
I think
maybe
you put
not
Jiminy on his shoulder.
Oh, and then I go in from the side.
Yeah, and then you shoot Joshua in the neck, and hopefully Hopefully he chokes on his
It
own
won't-
blood.
It won't be enough damage to actually kill him
actually
outright.
think-
And then I have another
Is this
bullet.
like a new game where we trap you in a room with 2 Kingdom Hearts characters and give you 1 bullet? I think if I was trapped in a room with Joshua and Jiminy Cricket, I'd shoot myself in the head.
Yeah, see,
But-
no, that's not where I'm going, dude.
That's where I'm going because they're like, don't forget about the small
Dude,
fry.
okay,
And he's
if
like,
I'm gonna die-
kind of omniscient.
If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna at least take him with me.
But what if you shoot Joshua in the mouth and then he just spits the bullet back out at you
Okay.
and says, "I'm omniscient,
Okay,
dude."
that's cheating.
I'm just telling you, that's possible.
That's cheating.
It's possible.
Well, at least in my plan, I will have at least killed Jiminy Cricket
That's true.
and proved how much of a douche Joshua is.
That's true. That's true. Okay, fair enough. So anyway, if you're excited about The World Ends With You anime, that's great for you.
That is great for you.
You know, as
but
some-
also like so far, Final Fantasy VII Remake has nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, Nomura directed that.
Right.
So far, Final Fantasy 15 has nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts, and Nomura half directed that.
Right.
So far, Verum Rex has nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, no, but that's like literally in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot. I sometimes forget.
If they were like, there's a Verum Rex TV show, then it's like, okay, that definitely has to do with Kingdom Hearts.
But what if, like, in our world, Verum Rex is just like a thing in Kingdom Hearts, but in someone else's world, it's the video game, and Kingdom Hearts is just a thing that's in Verum Rex? I've gone cross-eyed.
Oh no.
Anyway, if you had Mike Says I've Gone Cross-Eyed like Austin Powers on your Ansem Report podcast bingo card, you can go ahead and put a stamp down.
Yeah.
Any bingos out there?
Not yet.
Any
Okay.
bingos?
We'll keep going.
The Castlevania anime is really good. Oh, there's another
There's
one.
another one. Someone's gotta be close.
Yeah, someone's got to be close. With the free spot, at least.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Someone got lucky.
moving on, Jason. Let's talk about Phase 2.
Cue the Marvel music.
Dun, 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 dun.
Spike your phone on the ground.
I don't know. I remember how the song goes after that. Dun, 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 dun,
Okay,
dun,
yeah.
dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun. So here's the deal. We didn't talk about this when it happened because it was a busy week. When this
There was a lot
announced.
to talk about.
But in
and
that trailer,
a lot to hate.
in that trailer, that they revealed Memory of Melody and Melody of Memory.
God damn it. Dude, Chain of Memory.
No, that's not the name of the game. And they had Dark Road in there and they had Union Cross in there. There was a thing that flashed by. It's not getting bigger. Hold on. I have the picture saved. Hold on.
Also, top comment on the article that we are referring to, Vanitas666.
Nice. Love it. Love it.
Shoutouts to Vanitas666.
It showed the title screen from 358 over 2 days and the title screen from BBS, and Mickey's in both somehow.
It's kind of scuffed.
It's a little scuffed. This is just a still that was taken. It's the closest thing I could find on the internet to being like a full
Right.
thing. So it has 5 spots on it on the top and 5 spots on the bottom of varying sizes, and there's arrows going up and down. And I'm actually showing this on the visual version of the podcast right now. And the first spot is on the top is taken by Remind,
Which is kind of scuffed.
The second spot is taken by Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Dark Road. Okay. The third spot is taken by Melody of Memory.
Nice.
And then there's 2 blank spots. Then on the bottom, there's like 3 oblong spots in the middle. One of them has writing in it, but I don't know what it is. And I tried to look all over the internet for what people think that is, then I couldn't find anything. So if you know what that writing is supposed to say, please hit us up in our Discord. Links in the description. And then the other ones are all blank. But what was interesting to me is that there's like arrows going up and down and up and down and up and
that's
down
what's
and
so weird
up
to
and
me,
down.
for sure.
I don't know what this is. Okay, it says 3 new stories, 6 new playable characters on there too, and then it says release 2020 0123, which was the release of Remind.
The only thing I can think of is that it's like a chronological like pattern, like snake order. Does that make sense?
but then that would mean we started whatever that small block is, and
Yeah.
that has nothing in it because that would be before Remind.
Right.
But what would that have been?
I don't know. There's something to release. Something that's going to come out.
Oh, you mean chronological as far as the story goes?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that doesn't make sense because Remind is before Union Cross and Dark Road.
As far as we know.
Okay, dude. Okay. Jason just went as far as we know and then stared at me like, you fucking idiot. No, dude. You're not trying to pull this Union Cross is actually in the future bullshit on me.
is important, guys.
Marluxia became Lorium after he was killed by Sora in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, no, dude. Like,
And then he went to the future.
Union Cross is the second time over.
No, dude. Don't. Okay. Don't.
They think they're way from the past. They're fake memories.
Jason, don't.
But really, they're in the future.
Actually, there is some credence to this theory. That the more I think about it, the more I'm like, wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second. That would explain why Ventus is the same age.
That, and it would explain why Maleficent just showed up in there from the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, and then when she came back, it was Kingdom Hearts 2. Because otherwise, that don't make no goddamn sense.
Oh my god. We've cracked the code.
We've cracked the code, ladies and
There's
gentlemen.
a red dot on my chest. No.
We're in the 5th dimension like HMK.
Nah,
just
dude.
kidding. We're in the 12th dimension. We're in the 13th dimension.
Yeah, this is at least 13th dimension.
We're in the 13th dimension. Have you ever seen like a video of him talking about the 5th dimension?
No.
He has no clue what it fucking is.
I haven't watched an HMK video in probably like 10 years.
I watched his first 5th dimension video because I was just curious about like, he's like, what is the 5th dimension? It was a video. He has no fucking clue. He's just like saying shit. He's just like saying words. Like
grandiose
the
words.
5th dimension, and he has that stupid part of his voice where he talks
man.
like this. The 5th dimension is theories and like stuff about like Zelda and Kingdom Hearts, and he doesn't know what it is. He doesn't know. And then he's just branding everything to 5th dimension like we're supposed to care. I don't care, HMK. Anyway, back to this phase 2 of Kingdom Hearts. What do you... I'm an asshole. What do you think these last two things are, man?
Oh, in the top row?
Yeah. I think one has got to be the
Wait, the third one is the
memory.
God damn it.
I said melody memory.
God damn it.
Mom. It's the mom game.
Okay, so Mom is third.
Mm-hmm.
So Dark Road's not on there.
Dark Road is part of the Union Cross. It's blurry in the picture I have, but that says
okay.
Dark Road. One's got to be the Wayfinder trio in the Realm of Darkness, right?
Yeah.
They didn't set that up to not do a game about it.
Maybe. But
Maybe.
that would be very disappointing.
Yeah, I agree. So it could be that. It could be... Oh, low power. Jason finally cracked.
Oh, dude, I was so fucking disappointed with Dark Road that I was like, I'm going to play an actual good mobile game. And I re-downloaded Final Fantasy Opera Omnia.
Dissidia Opera Omnia.
Dissidia Opera Omnia.
So Jason said, I'm disappointed in Square Enix's game, so I'm going to give Square Enix money.
Oh, I didn't. No, you think I'm going to fucking pay money for a mobile game?
Maybe. Maybe. Anyway. Shut up. Fill in some of these blanks, dude. I think one of the bottom ones, it's got to be like the TV show, right?
Yeah, but like...
I hope one's not the World Ends With You anime. Dude, hold on. What if the World Ends With You anime is what was rumored to be the Kingdom Hearts anime?
Oh, no. I'll be so disappointed. Like someone looked at it and was like, this is some Kingdom Hearts shit. And then leaked. Do you think they were like, shit, now we gotta make one?
Like, fuck. Now we gotta make a Kingdom Hearts anime.
Tetsuya, do you think you could do both?
Tetsuya, do you think you could do everything for our studio, please? Yeah, I don't know what this. I mean, one of them's Kingdom Hearts 4, right? You don't have a second phase without doing the next.
You gotta have at least like one number to.
Right.
So, I don't know. I feel like they're probably all games besides the two.
Oh, you think they're all games except the two mini ones?
Yeah, but I don't think it actually matters what size. Because you're telling me fucking Remind gets a whole big ass one.
Hey, Remind's a big deal, man.
No, it's not.
Remind gets its own cell phone.
Dude, that's like saying that. Shut up. Dude, that's like
It gets its own cell phone, dude.
That's like fucking saying that, like, oh, the fucking.
Yeah, this is gonna be good.
Shut up.
This is gonna be really good.
Dude, that's like saying that the fucking end credits scene at the end of like Spider-Man Far From Home is the beginning of the next phase. And like, I mean, that's the thing that you're gonna be like, this is the beginning of the next phase.
That's kind of true.
That's kind of lame.
That's kind of true.
No, but that's not how they market it. That's not how they push it.
Well, yeah, because it's a spoiler.
Well, they're not like this is the beginning of the next phase.
I mean, kinda. They're like, oh, Peter Parker's.
It's a teaser.
Peter Parker's whole life has changed, baby. Now everybody knows he's Spider-Man.
But it's still considered
is
part of the last phase.
Is Zendaya still going to want to date him?
I think that's whack. That should be in phase 1.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is really
weird. It's nitpicky, but it's
Yeah,
true.
I think this is really weird that they're trying to make this into like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but with Kingdom Hearts. I mean, I'm happy as a man who runs a Kingdom Hearts podcast that requires weekly content. I am ecstatic. But as a fan, I'm a little weirded out by it. I don't really understand. I actually saw an article when I was doing research for the show, and the article was titled, "It's Time for Kingdom Hearts to End." And I was like, did fucking Mark Hamill say that?
Oh, no.
Hold on, I gotta find the name of the website so I can shame them. It's time to let Kingdom Hearts end on GameSpew.com.
Yeah, they're just spewing out bullshit.
Henry Stockdale.
What the fuck, dude?
And I read the article, and his reasoning is like, they're making a fucking mobile game, dude, or a fucking music game. Time to let it end, all right? Time to let it end.
Yeah, Sarah Key. It's your fault.
Yeah, hey, shout out to the asshole that told Sarah Key she's the reason they're making a stupid music game because she played Kingdom Hearts 2 on a dance pad.
And won.
She beat it.
She won a while ago.
Yeah. Shout out to Sarah Key.
Kind of taking her a while to beat 2.
If you, no, I think she beat 2.
No, I know, but I was just bullshitting.
2's kind of hard, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would say 1 is more like is weird.
You know how hard it is for her to put her foot up and press triangle to duck flare, dude?
That's
got to be tough.
That is pretty fucked up.
If you like wholesome Kingdom Hearts content, go watch Sarah Key. Anyway,
no, it was actually impressive. She did she had showed like this clip in, I don't remember, it was like a reaction video or something we were just checking out of like her blocking like multiple hits from the Roxas fight at the end of the game.
Yeah, she did well.
I was like, okay.
So that's all I got to say about Phase 2 for now. I actually, the question of the week this week, and I'll rephrase it again when we read the question of the week, but it's plan out the rest of Kingdom Hearts Phase 2 for me, baby.
Oh, shit.
I want to know what you guys think are in those spots.
Fill them all in.
And hey, if you, I'll put out that picture so you guys can Photoshop in your own shit, and I'll do my own too, and I'll share it on the Discord.
Okay.
The first ever question of the week Photoshop challenge.
Ooh.
You can still enter without doing the Photoshop, but it'll be funner if you do the Photoshop.
Maybe throw in like a meme one because there's a lot of spots to fill.
No, Jason, they need to take this 100% seriously.
Like, there's a lot of spots to fill.
Like,
so
for example, if your name's Boomer for KH, don't put a body pillow in one of the spots.
Even though the like size and shape might
It might actually make you think of body pillows lined up next to each other. Me, it was cell phones because I'm a normal human being.
Yeah.
But if you're a deranged individual, you might think anime body pillow. He's gonna be so mad. That's 2 weeks in a row we brought that up,
dude.
Well, he listened to the other one today, and he called us. He said it was the top 10 anime betrayals because we told him we wouldn't say it on the podcast. So, and I said, "Hey, dude, it's okay."
We said that during a Minecraft Dungeons Let's Play.
Yeah, you can't hold us to anything when we're playing Minecraft Dungeons. Anyway,
it's not binding.
So I want to know what your phase 2 is for Kingdom Hearts. I want to correct a couple things we said about Melody of Memory. And one is we didn't know if there was co-op, and there is. And also there is online multiplayer, including a battle mode. So,
wait, like Battle Royale, dude? Can I buy the season pass?
No, there's no season pass.
Can it be absolutely dog shit, please?
But you can drop to Hollow Bastion.
But can I like spend like $100 for the in-game currency?
I don't know. Maybe.
Some people might like that, dude.
Okay.
People just can't get enough of it. They don't. First there was one game. Now there's two. We need a third one.
More like PlayerUnknown's Saddle Grounds. Am I right?
What?
Because I'm sad about it.
Oh. But you said saddle.
Yeah,
is a
like
word.
Sad old grounds.
Okay.
Like with
You needed to enunciate that a little differently. I thought you meant like saddle, like
yeah.
we're back in the saddle, baby.
PlayerUnknown Sad Old Grounds.
I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief. But
did I mention it's past midnight? Cut me some
we started
slack.
at 1, 2, 3, 4.
We did. That's true. I did say that. Now it's 1, 2, 5, 6. I just wanted to correct that because I feel like it's important that we say the right thing in this podcast.
What's also important to me is that it says includes local co-op. That's a big thing because I could definitely see people being like, no, it doesn't have local co-op, even though
right, like Dissidia NT,
kind of scuffed.
more like Dissidia Empty.
Why?
Like it's empty because it's missing local co-op. Am I right?
Man.
All right, I'll just do the
You
next
are just Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs, dude.
I'll just do the next thing. Dark Road. Take me home to the place where I belong. Scarlet Kayams ain't our mama. Take me home. Dark Road. Jason, we're talking about Dark Road because that's a thing we do on this podcast.
That's my favorite part.
Before you start going about how much you hate it, okay, let's talk about the news with Dark Road. I was like, oh man, I'm up against the wire to get this dark side card. I need to kill like 2,000 enemies in 2 hours. I didn't reach it. But there's good news for you if you did not get the dark side card. It is included this month as well. And if you kill 25,000 enemies, you will get the dark side card. But that means my dark side card will be one weaker than everybody else's.
You have to take another whole week. You're telling me it would take you 10 months to max this out.
If they do it every month.
I think that's the idea.
I don't know about that. They haven't said that. Anyway, they added 5 new cards on July 1st.
Damn.
The 5 cards.
They're going all out.
Yeah.
5?
They're really good. There's Ariel from The Little Mermaid, and she's blue, and her main ability is Blizzard.
Yikes.
There's Tinkerbell, who's green, and her main ability is Cure.
Okay.
There's Neo Shadow, who is also blue, and their main ability is Dark Break.
Already in the game.
There's Riku equals Replica. I don't know why it's called that. And it's red, and it does red Last Arcanum.
I'm pretty sure already
which is a
in
strong
the game.
physical. I don't think I've seen Last Arcanum. And then this one's my favorite. There's key art number 3, and it's like it has Sora, Donald, Goofy, Kairi, and Riku on it, and it's kind of stylized like anime.
That's good. Yeah.
It's a good looking card. And it's green, and it has the main ability Tinkle Star.
And all it is a no magic attack.
But it's called Tinkle Star. What the fuck is Tinkle Star?
Who the fuck is coming up with this shit,
Tinkle
dude?
Star.
Who is in charge?
Tinkle, tinkle, little star.
Can I please talk to who's in charge of this goddamn game? Also, don't forget, the most badass event is going on right now.
Hey, you're not allowed to announce the things in Dark Road because you're very sarcastic about all of them. So
listen,
hold on, let me announce this.
For the next month, you get to defeat Watermelon and Huge Watermelon Heartless to complete the mission board and get the new Mickey card.
The Mickey card is a red card, and it's just a basic attack.
It's literally a basic attack, guys.
Also, from the 6th of July through the 19th, powerful enemies that would normally appear in high-level zones will appear in low-level zones. Their appearance rate will vary depending on the day of the week, so do your best to find them all and fill out the album. And I think that's actually kind of cool if you're not someone that's trying to, like, grind the fuck out of this game like you have to, where it's like, your level,
it's the only way that you can complete the beginner challenge right now, because there's one where you have to kill 10 of the fat bandits, and you only get to fight one in the story, and otherwise you can't run into it
right
without having paid massive amounts of money. So like, that's kind of cool.
It's cool that they're doing that. Is what I'm saying. Now, I don't know. I'm going to keep playing Dark Road because I think it has potential to be better than what it is. I understand it's not a great game. I'm not here to argue that it's a great game by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not here to argue that it was full of content when it started. I'm not here to argue that it's even well designed. Okay. But it is a Kingdom Hearts thing, and I, as the the host of a weekly Kingdom Hearts podcast, am going to continue. If I would have started playing Union Cross at the start, I think I'd feel the same way as far as I'm going to keep playing Union Cross because the podcast. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I would have been doing the podcast when Union Cross started, I think I'd still be playing Union Cross and reporting on it every week.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like that's like the thing to do.
Well, I think it's different though.
Jumping into Union Cross now is like a nightmare.
Well, it's different though because it's like Dark Road. Because there's a story element and there's also the gameplay element of it when you're talking about it, and both of those things are interesting. And the fact that it's getting worldwide. Like
releases, it's the same time as Japan. That's another thing too.
That's important.
Yeah. Also, I'm excited every week to go over like what the new cards are because you're not gonna you're out, right?
If I ever install it, it'll be way later when they made the game actually like bearable. So
I'm excited to like. That's gonna be part of the funnest thing to me is going. Okay, Jason, here are the new cards.
I'm gonna be like, sick, dude. Which one is the stabby move? I want that one.
Here's Tinkle Star.
Yeah, here's fucking Tinkle Star, dude.
So last week you were pretty heated about Dark Road.
Yes,
but I think your opinion of it has even gone down farther.
Even more. Yeah.
So instead of because it's late at night, it's past 1 a.m. Instead of giving you like a really high energy, angry rant. I want you to try and hold that energy in the best as possible while talking about Dark Road.
Okay.
You can say whatever you want, but let's keep the emotions down.
Okay.
And I want to see if you can handle it or if you end up erupting.
Okay.
It is Jason's Dark Road 5 minutes. Here we go.
So last time we talked about how, there's only the 20 missions, not even really. It's mostly just like, or not mostly, but some of it is like, just the randomly generated enemies that they decide are your mission to fight.
Yes.
And they finally came out with the well, before that I realized a little bit sooner than you because I wasn't working that I needed to do the monthly 25,000 enemies. And I was at like 15,000, so I had to kill 10,000 enemies in 2 days or whatever.
Where the fuck's my phone?
You spiked it on the ground.
Spiked it on the ground. That's right. Sorry, continue.
Anyway, so I needed to get to 10,000 enemies, so I just like left it on, and I ended up getting enough to like level up. I think I was like level 19. I was almost level 20. And I had done literally everything possible at that point, and then right when this event came out, they also did the weekly, and I did the daily and all that type of stuff. Also, I did the ticket multiple times. So I only had 2 of the ticket cards.
Right.
I had Thunder and I had Waka. Wait, maybe Minnie as well. I don't know if Minnie is in there. I think she is.
I think they give you Mini because you need healing at some point.
Right.
You're like
Hello?
the Overwatch guy, Genji.
Oh, I need healing.
I need healing.
So anyway, 2 of my pulls in a row, I had like a 12% chance to not get a new card. Because they're both 6%.
Right.
And 2 times in a row, I hit the 12% to not get a new card. I was like, holy cow, what is this RNG? And then the third one, then I got like Selfie or something like that, so which is essentially the Waka card, but you can get it at the same time as the Waka. Like it's another...
Right. You can have Cheetah's Waka and Selfie. They all do the same thing, but they're different colors.
Right, and so I don't have to reload in order to do the epic stab move.
R for reload.
Yeah, I don't have to reload to get the extra stabby move. Yeah, so I did all that type of stuff, and then the new mission came out, and I was just like super disappointed with the the monthly card. It's probably my most it is my most flary move, but it wasn't very strong. Like it was like the same damage as like Thunder. So I was like, okay, this is kind of whack. And the new one came out, and it's the watermelon heartless thing, right?
Right.
In the event, you spawn in with 10 heartless. Like there's 10 of them total. You fight 9 regular watermelon, and then at the end there's a huge watermelon.
And it's level 35.
Yeah. So you're not going to be able to kill that unless you've spent a decent amount of money, or you have a lot of gems from.
I killed it my first try, but I did use a charm.
Okay. But yeah, so
and I did do auto. Like
you're not feasibly going to be able to beat it unless
I haven't beaten it since. Oh, I just leveled up to level 20, baby.
Like the idea of grinding it is for most people is going to be like it's not a thing, right? So what you can do is you can grind the first 9, but you have to continuously go into it over and over. It's not like something where you can just, all right, I'm going to go to Agrabah, which is what all the other like progression is.
Right.
It's just AFKing in either Wonderland or Agrabah, right?
The other thing about the watermelon too is they don't take a lot of damage unless you use magic or big abilities. Like the attacks don't do a ton.
The normal attacks don't really do anything. So it takes a long time to kill, or not a long time, but a decent amount of time just to kill 9 of them. And so I'm going to read to you without any emotion what I had to say when I finally realized
this is going to be good.
What the event was. So I got... It was at the time when I got the double roll, where 2 times in a row I didn't get a card, or I didn't get a new card. And I said, I got the same thing, LMFAO. Also, this new event is fucking dog shit. Who the fuck comes up with these rewards? The BP, utterly fucking useless. The amount of times you have to kill these enemies is fucking insane. And you can't even auto battle it because you can only kill 9 and then run. The event isn't even beatable unless you put a substantial amount of money in. The huge watermelons are level 50, which I'm pretty sure it was 50. You said 35.
50. It might be 50.
They're level 50, and it's a solo fight, so like you don't get like Ericus and
Ericus and Bragi are really helpful. So
right, if you wanted to full clear this event, you would have to beat it 1,112 times. You'd also have to queue it up 1,112 times by hand. On release, it had 32 days, so that means you'd have to do it 35 times per day for 32 days. That's fucking insane. To full clear this, like to get like a max level Mickey card or whatever, which is what the idea of the end game is to max out your cards, so then when you get duplicates or whatever, the next time this event comes around or whatever, then you can get more of like the points or whatever, do whatever you need.
I'm actually while you're talking, I'm auto battling the watermelon right now, and I'm doing some big dick damage.
Okay.
with magic. And I wonder, because I'm level 20 now, I'm going to auto battle it, so I'm not going to win. But I wonder if I really focused, if I could beat him.
The big boy?
Without a charm, yeah.
Okay.
Because I was doing like 300 damage with a lightning there. But now my character's being an idiot. Oh, no. I don't know why I just did the Cherokee noise.
Also, they should probably change the fact that you can't just like auto battle, and then when you realize you have to reload, you can't just like mash to help the reload.
Yeah, that's stupid.
That's pretty whack.
Okay, I lost. But
So then I
got him
say
halfway.
the whole problem with this is the fact that it's tied to cucks, and people are very people that are very overpowered from there. Wait. To cucks, and people are very overpowered from the gems from there, so they feel like they have to make content for people who put a lot of money into the game and cucks, while also trying to make it so that there's progression for people who are new to
probably
both.
cucks, dude.
Yeah, they're cucks as well. This is literally the worst way they could have done it. They have absolutely no idea what the identity of this game is from a gameplay standpoint. Dear God, I am never going to expect anything from this game, and I'll probably just watch the meaningless, drip-fed cutscenes online. Smile.
Wow, dude.
But yeah, anyway.
I'm thinking of buying the Jewel Box Plus.
Please no.
Because then,
Dude,
then I unlock the Jewel Box Plus premium missions.
let's say I had spent a ton of money on the game or whatever, right? I would be so much more triggered. But also, like,
dude, I only have to defeat 550 enemies, and then I get everything with the Jewel Box Plus. It's only $14.99.
like, if you're the people that this game is made for,
Oh, there's only 4 days left, though.
and like you enjoy gachas and you enjoy putting money into games, yeah. If you enjoy them, and like I don't know, that's just your shit. You like it.
I get you.
This event is still dog shit for you because the first 9 enemies are baby easy, and maybe you have to try on the 10, right? You still have to queue it up by hand over 1,000 times to full clear it.
Folks,
That's
imagine
insane.
having to play a game you want to play.
No, that's insane. So like,
just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, he's getting mad. He's
1,000
getting
times,
mad.
dude.
He's getting mad.
It's because you're being an asshole. 1,000 times. That's just dog shit. Like, you want to have it be like an auto battler, whatever, but also you have to, for this event, you have to queue it up 1,000 times. That's pretty insane.
Yeah, dude. It's only for the hardcore dark roaders.
It's
like
only
myself.
for fucking masochists, dude. Like, holy shit.
So you're saying dark road, more like cuck road.
Because there's people who are coming into it brand new. A lot of people. They have no gems whatsoever. So the first 9 are baby easy. But then they also want to make content for people who are really strong and
Right.
feel like there's meaning to like their fucked up amount of money they put into the game or whatever, right? So then there's a something that brand new players can't get or do.
Right.
Which I feel like is like the majority of things, to be honest. Like, I couldn't even auto battle 2-star Agrabah.
Right.
I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? And
So
none of the
basically-
events you can do.
Basically,
Feasibly.
what you're saying
Like, this is a lose-lose.
is you're going to tune out until the next story comes in. And then you're going to hear me explain it.
Yeah, literally.
All right.
And guess what? The next time the next story comes out, there's still not going to be anything of note. Because that's exactly what Union Cross was for so long. For so long. Even when this ends, I don't even feel like there's going to be anything of revelation at all.
It's very possible.
There's just going to be more questions.
Yeah, it's very possible.
It's so fucked in the head. Like, it's so fucked.
All right. So, I'm going to end our Dark Road segments every week with what I like to call SpikeGhetti's pro tip. And I'm going to give you guys a pro tip for playing Dark Road. So my pro tip for this week is actually one that was suggested to me by our good friend Sean's, a.k.a. Just a Red Nocturne. And what he suggested is that if you don't
Uninstall the game. Sorry.
if you don't go into if you don't play Union Cross, go into Union Cross and get the daily gems from Union Cross because they carry over to Dark Road.
Oh, so like daily progression?
Yeah, you just get 100 gems every day for logging in. So, after quite a few days, you'll have 3,000 and you'll be able to do a card
After
pull.
a month of logging in, I'll be able to card pull? That's
Yeah.
fucking insane, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's just my pro tip.
That's
make
next
sure
level.
bonus pro tip, make sure that you actually you can't just open the game. You have to go in and then you have to go and collect your reward in the present section.
Oh, for
So
fuck's
make
sake.
sure you do that, and you can do that every day, and you get 100 free gems every day. And actually, I believe in Union Cross. So someone who knows Union Cross a little better than me can probably explain this better. But the more days you log in a row, the more gems you get.
That's true.
So you could end up having more and more gems, so you can get that new
To get disappointed
that
again.
new Tinkle Star card.
That new 0.1% chance.
So that was SpikeGhetti's pro tip. Tune in next week for my next pro tip. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to do the question of the week. We're also going to do the question of the month and reveal who won our 3 prizes.
It's going to be a way better segment.
I don't know about that. I'm getting.
I think so.
I'm losing my mind more and more as the night goes on.
I think that makes it better.
Okay, fair enough. We will be right back. Welcome back to the Ansem Report podcast.
Dude, how did I do?
On what?
On your challenge. You never
You
said.
started to get a little
Okay,
heated.
but like that was because you were like poking at me.
because I was poking at you to see if you'd get heated, and you failed. You drank fizzy lifting drink.
No,
Good day,
no,
sir.
no.
You get nothing.
You baited me. That doesn't count.
Do you think Willy Wonka wasn't baiting Charlie?
Okay, he definitely wasn't. He tried to act like he was. He definitely wasn't, dude.
He wasn't baiting him?
Yeah,
I think he was, dude.
I don't think so. Or
No.
the original Willy
Dude,
Wonka.
well, honestly, I watched this Red Letter Media video where they did a review of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and then they compared it to the Johnny Depp one.
Yeah, Charlie.
And they're really funny guys, and it was really good, and it was really nostalgic for me because I love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
But they were talking about how there's not a villain in that movie, but Grandpa Joe is kind of the villain,
Yeah.
and like how when Charlie gets the golden ticket, like Grandpa Joe's like, I've got a golden ticket, and it's
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, this guy can suddenly fucking walk when Charlie gets the golden ticket, and he's the one that's making him drink fizzy lifting drink, and then at the end when Willy Wonka's like, no, you get nothing. And he's like, come on, Charlie. So I bet Slugworth wants to buy that gobstopper. And then Charlie's like, no, Grandpa Joe. And he brings it back. So it's like Grandpa Joe is actually the bad guy in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Anyway, hope you look forward to Kingdom Hearts 4 Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory world.
That would be sick.
That would be cool, dude.
That would actually be. That's next level.
You have to like try to stop the kids from dying, but they die anyway.
No, they turn into like a heartless version of like so the dude who falls.
Dude, I'll totally fight.
The dude who falls
I'll fight
into
Heartless
the,
Augustus Gloop, dude.
Yeah, dude, Augustus Gloop. He's like a big chocolate flan.
He's
like a big chocolate flan.
He's like the
And he
large
rolls
bodies.
around.
He's like the large bodies, but he's
And
like
he just
a boy.
leaves like a chocolate trail.
Okay, I'm totally down for Willy Wonka.
Dude, that would be sick.
But don't give me Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
If you give me Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I send it back.
I don't know. Like, can I get like a mix or like an updated version of the
No,
old
dude, I
version?
want Gene Wilder ass Willy Wonka. I want to
No,
get
but it would look scuffed if you did exactly how that looks.
Well, right, because that movie had like zero budget.
Right.
Anyway, it's time to go to the question of the week. This week's question of the week, Jason, was submitted to us by our good friend Jip214. JIP if you're nasty.
Okay, no.
And he asked who we think and who all you think the Master of Masters is. Based on, that
Right.
Melody of Memory trailer where it looked like he was going to unmask and people assume that's the Master of Masters. We don't know, but, why not speculate?
Right.
So starting first, Wildcat Diana says, now that we have written confirmation that Nomura reads comments on from the fandom on the internet, Let me tell you what my own gazing eye sees. It's an original character, but because of the fans insisting he is Sora, he will make Master of Masters look like Sora and then come up with a very convoluted explanation for it in later games.
Okay.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Elks says, maybe the master of memes is some sort of form of Nomura. I feel like he'd do some Beej plot twist where he throws himself in the story.
He puts himself in the game.
Maybe that would explain why Sora, Riku, Yuzora, and Master Masters are in Shibuya. I don't know. Anything can happen with the story now. That's true, because at the end of that secret movie, he's standing on top of the Square Enix building, where presumably Nomura works.
He works at the top of the corner of the...
Yes, he has an office on the top floor.
He just has like a computer desk.
Yes. You burst out of like the stairs to go up. You know, it's like in the movies where there's like that little
chase
hut.
scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You burst out and there he is, and he just kind of turns around. at
So
his
you
desk,
found
and then
me.
he goes back to typing.
So you found me.
And he's just writing. He's commenting on Kingdom Hearts forums, pretending not to be Nomura.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely.
Just saying the most disgusting opinions.
Jip214, JIP if you're nasty, says, I could see several people being the Master of Masters. I think the two most popular theories are Sora or Demyx. I think these are both fairly plausible, but for it to work, it'd have to be an older version of the character or something weird like that. Personally, I could see the Master of Masters being Riku. Let me explain. In the past, Riku gave his heart to darkness to save Sora when he was asleep. Now Sora is missing. He tried the thing with Sid and Remind, but that didn't do anything. I could see Riku getting desperate to save Sora and becoming an agent of darkness again. I think the one thing we can agree on is that the Master of Masters has to be someone we already know, or else it'll be a letdown. Interesting. I've seen both sentiments. I've seen, I hope it's a new character. The lose you thing was cool, but like if you do that too much, who cares?
Yeah.
And I've seen people go, it has to be someone we know, otherwise who cares? Which is kind of how I feel.
Really?
Well, yeah, because remember I was the guy that was like, well, if it's Vexen, then who fucking cares? And then it was Vexen, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, and when that cutscene happened, you were like, I don't fucking care about
right,
this.
because that's Vexen. Yeah. But I think the Master of Masters being somebody we know just makes too much sense to not be true, in my opinion. Moving on.
To me, it's like...
never mind, not moving on.
To me, it's like, if the Master of Masters is somebody we know, what the fuck is the point of telling Luju to, like, take this Keyblade and, like, follow the Keyblade and all this shit if he's gonna be there the whole time, too?
Yeah. That's true.
Like, that would be fucked. Like, that's kind of mean, dude. That's kind of mean-spirited.
That's true.
Is he trying to pull a Willy Wonka and make sure that Luju isn't gonna go sell the Gobstopper?
He's not gonna steal the fizzy lifting drink.
Yeah. He just wanted to make sure.
Okay. All right.
I could see...
Is the Master of Masters Willy Wonka? Because then I'm like, I'm in, dude. Yeah, okay. So the Master of Masters is like walking up to everybody to reveal himself.
And he hands everybody a golden ticket?
No.
Oh.
And then he it's like he starts walking weird and you're like, is he okay? And then he does like a fucking somersault and he pops up and the hood's off and it's Willy Wonka, dude.
Dude, that scene is actually hype, though.
Not that this is the Willy Wonka cast, but I actually have a fact about that scene. It's that Gene Wilder agreed to do the movie if he could do that. If he could do that scene where he like has the cane and he walks forward and then rolls, because it was important to him that you not know if the character is ever genuine or not. And from that moment when he does that, you don't know what to believe with him. And I was like, that's super cool. Gene Wilder's a cool dude. Rest in peace, Gene Wilder. But yeah, so like that was his idea to do that scene of he's walking out with the cane and then he just suddenly stops, falls forward and does like a flip and goes ta-da, and it's like, wait, what's the? Can he walk with a cane without a cane? What's the deal? What's going on? You know. And I just thought that was really cool. Anyway, back to Kingdom Hearts, a much more boring medium than Willy Wonka.
Right.
Sora doesn't ever eat any candy.
He eats some ice cream though.
Yeah, that's not candy. Wait, is ice cream candy?
Hold up, wait a minute. That's illegal.
That's a bonus question of the week.
That's illegal.
That's the bonus question of the week. Is ice cream candy?
The FBI wants to know my location, dude. I just got a ping on my phone.
Oh, dude, that red beam's back on
And
your chest.
Harvard. Oh, dope.
Oh, okay. We'd like you to come tenure as a scientist, professor, man. Okay, skills for Hannah. Holy cow. Says, I think it'll probably be Demix with the whole name thing, Melody of Memory, Melodious Nocturne, and it was brought to my attention by a friend that Demix doesn't seem to die in KH2. I can't remember if that's been explained anywhere. It's been a hot minute. And because we have no idea where he came from, it seems pretty likely it'll happen. Now, that's not what I hope happens, because I'm hoping for a new character, but I wouldn't be surprised if it comes to pass.
See, what I think would be like some real wild shit would be like if it's like Demix and like Luxord Fusion Ha. They touch tips gingerly.
So Nomura is adding fusion to the...
That's like the one trope
what I thought you were going to say is it'd be cool if it was like Demix and Lucio.
I didn't say cool, but crazy.
But they're like the announcer from Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer. Played by Greg Proops of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
I don't care what galaxy you're from. That hurts. That's gotta hurt.
Oh no, Ben Quadranero. I thought that's what you were going to say.
That guy's
for
hype.
some reason.
Can he be in Kingdom Hearts, please?
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Sean Bean says, one does not simply finish the question of the week without talking about Star Wars.
10 different things. Yeah.
He says, it's Demix time. No, but for real, I think it's probably a new character. I'd like it if the Master of Masters could kind of change what he looks like so that he can reveal himself to the protagonists individually as a different person each time. Pretend to be another member of the good guys so that when they all get together again, there's some tension and infighting in the group. Master of Masters is great at causing tension and infighting in a group of friends. Just ask the foretellers. Interesting. So he wants him to be like a shapeshifter. It'd be cool if he was like a shapeshifter, but then like you never got to see what he actually looked like. So it like even when you kill him, it's like he transforms to like Xehanort or something, and you're like, wait, did he look like Xehanort the whole time? It's left open to interpretation. I don't know why I was blasting off when I said that. Tyler Rims actually has last week's question of the week and this week's, doing a little catch up.
Ooh, okay.
Last week's, which was what songs would you want to play in Mom, his answer is, I'd be really excited to play Working Together and 13th Struggle in Melody of Memories.
Hell yeah.
And if they don't have the Three Dads boss fight music, or there's Yozora boss fight music, or any of the opening and credits themes, I send it back. But also, how would they represent those songs? Because we saw KH1 Swear fighting Zebra Zemnis. They're not going to re-render those fights in the old engine. But what if... Oh, he said, but what if? Also, I'd pay top dollar to get Axel's lanky ass running around the Note Highway. And then for question of the week this week, if the Master of Masters is anyone we know, I hope it's Demix. But the best scenario in mind would be it's someone we've never seen before. Let's get a fresh face here as the bigger bad. And then he goes on, also as someone who plays a lot of rhythm games, what will really make or break this game is if hitting the notes is responsive and feels good and there's good visual feedback for it. Other ways, it's going to feel bad. Also, let's get some new remixes of songs that are exclusive to this game. So, Tyler, that's what I would be worried about too in a rhythm game. However, Jason cleaned his room and found my DS. And so I started playing Theater Rhythm last night for the first time in a long time. My DS, when I complete a song, it has the date and it says, oh, it's November 2013.
Nice.
Yeah. But that game feels really good. And I know it's different because you're like touching the touchscreen, but a lot of the same people who made that game are working on this game,
right? From
what I understand. And so I do have faith that it's going to feel good. And also, yeah, I would love some dope remixes that are exclusive to the game. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that's. I feel like that's something that no one's really talked about.
Yeah.
Like, let's get some new versions of a song.
Yeah, that would be sick. Just a Red Nocturne says, with the way Hearts and Bodies work in the KH lore, the Master of Masters could be a girl. Gion had the voice of a girl, but looked like Sora briefly. And I think out of all the possibilities, Nomura could bring this back to really surprise us. And then you put the picture from Rewind DLC of the Master of Masters saying, the truth is what you see with your eyes, not what you hear.
It was like I went cross-eyed, and then
what if the Master of Masters is non-gender specific?
That's kind of random.
I'm just saying.
It's kind of random.
J.K. Rowling wouldn't be okay with that.
No.
Good thing Harry Potter is a shit franchise.
True. Irrelevant.
You guys couldn't hear it, but Tara from the other room just said, "Oh my god." Meteor Phoenix says, Jiminy Crick, I mean Demix. He's one of the only 2 members of the organization we still know nothing about aside from Luxord, who has his own mystery going on. The personality fits pretty perfectly for one. When he dies in KH2, it's weirdly over the top. No way! And the animation is somewhat different from the other Nobody deaths, almost as if he teleported away rather than died. Vexen convinces him really easily to switch sides, and while Vexen has a good reason to do so, we know nothing about Demix's motivation. Lastly, he's the one musician in the group going into a game called Memory of Melody. Sorry, I want Michael to go cross-eyed again.
He did.
I did, and I just realized you said Memory of Melody, not Melody of Memories. To be fair, it could literally be anyone or anything. Nomura gave Diz dark skin and yellow eyes just to fuck with us. But based on the information we already have, I can't see it be anyone else besides Demix. Okay. A lot of strong cases for Demix here.
I don't want that. Although, I did say on the last podcast, I was like, really, dude? You're going to tell me that, like, the dude who controls water and is in a place where there's only water and sky it's not him?
Yeah, that's true.
But I didn't say it was Masters. I said that just Demix.
Yeah.
That, like, you'd get Demix backstory, like, find out who he is in the rhythm game.
Right. No, I'm with you. The Dome says, I want to say Demix too, even though it seems like they're setting him up to be the Master of Masters a little too obviously, so I'm expecting a misdirection. I just don't want to believe or accept that Best Boy Sora is the Master of Masters. On a side note, it's hard to believe that Demix, and to a slightly lesser extent Luxord now, is one of the most mysterious figures remaining from the OG Organization 13. It's true. If you would have said to me that Demix was the most mysterious and when like just KH2 was out, I'd been like, no, it's clearly Zexy, and we don't even know what fucking weapon he uses.
Right.
Now we know it's a book.
I mean, it's a book, and he's kind of lame now.
Yeah, he's kind of like a weird orphan boy. It's like he was stolen from Final Fantasy VIII storyline.
He went like from being a mysterious, edgy emo boy to he went from like mysterious, calculating, and like edgy to just kind of like nerdy know-it-all who looks up to Ansem, who is a bad man.
Yeah,
and he knows he's a bad man.
Maybe he likes those men bad.
Yeah, see, that's scuffed to me, but
maybe he likes a bad man.
Also, we don't even need to talk about the other 2 fucks that live in that castle with him.
69, where Zexian wants a bad man.
That's kind of the one thing that's kind of scuffed in general about Cage is like a lot of these characters are just dog shit now. I'm gonna say it.
Wow.
Zexian, dog shit. Alias, dog shit. Dylan, dog shit. Vexen, he was at least like kind of cool
he was dog
in
shit,
Rechain.
Always. He was always dog shit.
He
always dog shit.
No, just like how he talked, and in 3, he had like with the updated animations and everything, and the voice acting was really good. He seemed like he did not care about anything except for his research. Like he at least had like a passion. Like I liked him more, but now he's just gonna be another one of the lab coat dudes.
Here's the thing. I've always hated Vexen, so I can't relate. I can't relate.
Dog shit.
Anyway, moving on. We have Broondocks of Ragu's Union. He says, personally, I believe that he's an entirely new character. I've seen no actual evidence that it's Demix. They aren't really that similar. The Master is goofy and fun, and Demix is really just lazy. Yes, they both have serious turns, but I think that in Demix's case was to remind us that nobodies don't actually have any emotions, which in the KH2 pre-days was a concept that was taken a lot more seriously. Master's serious moments serve more to drive home that he knows what he's doing. In a game series with a lot of pretty stiff archetypal characters, I can see why people might try for that connection, but it isn't really there. Demix is a follower first and foremost, be it under Xemnas or Vexen. Masters in every situation we've seen him in is manipulating and leading others. That's just not something Demix does. Mom is an entirely original character, wouldn't make sense for him not to be. The real question is, who is Baldur?
Yeah.
No, who's Baldur? Master Xehanort or Yen Sid? Who's Baldur?
I'm about to go with Master Xehanort.
Wait a minute. Is Yen Sid balder? I don't mean like less hair. I mean, is he actually... Because he was supposed to have trained with them.
No. Yen Sid's probably like Odin's son.
Balder in most Greek... Or most
shit.
mythology, Norse mythology is... I said Greek, but I meant Norse. Is Odin's son.
I thought Balder was normally Thor's son. I could be mixing it completely up.
You're mixing it up. Because you're thinking... not Norse, but the other one that has Zeus instead of Odin.
No,
No, you're not.
No.
But my point is,
I thought that they were brothers.
Balder and Thor are brothers, usually, and Odin is their dad. Like in God of War, the video game series,
Okay.
Balder and Thor are brothers, and
You fight them at the same time or whatever, right?
well, no, Thor's not in God of War, but he's like teased at the end of God of War
Oh.
because
okay.
Balder's your main bad guy during the whole game.
Okay.
And I don't know that they're doing word for word Norse mythology there, but it's like
Yeah.
supposed to be like pretty
Or at least
accurate.
related
Right.
in some way.
Yeah. So what if Yen Sid is Balder? Because he's supposed to have trained with Xehanort and Ericus, Keyblades. Or maybe he shows up after those other boys die? After Vor gets Vored?
God damn it, they named the little girl for. Okay.
All right. Moving on.
What the fuck?
Drek T. Drek says, I believe Master Masters isn't a person at all. He's being created by Kingdom Hearts itself to guide, interact with, and survey humanity.
Oh my god.
He knows too much. He's too influential. He can create life. His eye looks anything but human, and he can make use of detached body parts. And to top it off, he's treated like a god. The 6 foretellers plus the 5 Union Cross leaders plus the imposter he most likely saw coming anyway equals 12. Jesus had 12 apostles. Master Masters had a childhood? So did Jesus, and he was still a divine being. Couple that with the deadly sins references that really tie all this biblical stuff together. For those who finished Xenoblade 2, Master Masters would essentially be blank or even blank. So I think that he like, they're not spoiler tags, but he like put like stars there, assuming that you would know what he's talking about
Based on the letter.
if you beat Xenoblade 2, which I have not. I've not played a Xenoblade game.
I literally fell asleep 2 times.
I'm not gonna lie.
once.
I started watching
Twice.
someone play the first one now that they remastered it for Switch. It looks kind of fun. I might someday play it. Probably like on stream or something.
And the second, I literally, like, I wanted to play 2 because Switch had just came out and I bought Xenoblade 2. And I was like, okay, let's go. And it was intriguing at first. It was very intriguing. But then once the story kind of stopped and there was a lot of just like missions and stuff,
I like that everybody has a British accent as opposed to like American accents. Yeah, like Shulk is like definitely like British, you know.
Yeah.
I like that. It's the kind of shit I want in my RPGs.
Yeah. I mean,
Good day, Shulk. You know, and it's like
it's weird when like a little like rat dude is like cussing you out and he's like, oh, I can't. Fuck it. Fuck off.
I don't think they say cunt in Xenoblade.
I think they do.
I don't think so.
They say it in a different language though.
They say, you wanker. It's bollocks. Shout out to our friends in the UK. APK1186, also known as an absolute fucking baller, APK.
Yeah. Baller status.
Literally one of our greatest supporters of all time.
Yeah.
She's like the Larry Bird of Super SpikeGhetti Bros supporters. Larry Bird's dope, dude.
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Larry Legend is, dude? Get the fuck out of here. Okay.
This sounds like a boomer
this
reference
guy's
to me,
trolling
guys.
me here. Larry
Guys,
Bird.
Boomer
Larry
reference.
Bird is like the greatest white basketball player of all time. Okay. All
Okay.
right. He's really good. Played for the Boston Celtics. And he was a good coach after that. Yeah. Anyway, APK says, it's my hope that the Master Masters is an entirely new character as it gets stale with hooded figures simply being someone we know, but in a different context. It wouldn't surprise me if the Master Masters ended up being someone we already know, but I can't speculate on who that might be as I don't care enough, and there seemingly isn't enough evidence for me to make connections to another character. Please be an original character.
Amen.
Kyrie's bro says,
Amen.
well, I truly hope he's an original character. I feel like he will end up having Sora's face. Why? Because Vanitas has Sora's face, and he must be darkness. And I believe the Master Masters is light. Like two sides of the same coin, darkness and light must look the same. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.
I could see that.
And then finally, for this week's question of the
But
week.
I don't think that Master Masters is light. So
Yeah, I don't know. Kyrie's bro, he's got opinions. That's like his tagline.
I got opinions.
Kyrie's bro, he's got opinions. It's like a billboard with him on it. The Vox in Quarantine says, praying he's an original character, but I totally expect him to look like Sora / Vanitas, and the explanation why is going to be extremely dumb. See, multiple people have said that now, and I didn't get that from that. So,
well, it stems back to that there's the whole, like, 7 deadly sins thing that people were talking about a lot before KH3. And that Sora, like, it's like, what is it, like Pride or whatever, like the lion figure or whatever was the only one. I can't remember. It's one of those. That Sora would be like the last one, or that the Master Masters would be the last one, and then would have some type of connection to Sora. Because, I mean, I don't know. I feel like he has to have a connection to Sora in some way.
You'd think so.
Being as Sora's been through, like, the whole thing, except for Union Cross and Dark Road.
I saw someone, this might be related, unrelated. Someone was trying to say that in KH1, when the wind blows Sora back after Kyrie goes through him, when the door opens, you know? That it was from Scala and Kayum, because Scala and Kayum has wind turbines.
Okay, dude.
And I was like, how fast do you think those wind turbines go? Fast enough to blow a human body away?
And, like, we can't even see
And I don't even know if
Scala.
they're turbines. They're more like windmills.
Yeah, no, they're definitely windmills, not turbines.
But I think what they're trying to get at is that, like... But I don't know how Scala Kime would... I guess Scala Kime is they said it's the heart of all worlds, right? That's what Xehanort said. Master Xehanort. He was like, the seat of all Keyblade. The seat of power, where the world started... The seat of all power for Keyblade weirders. The heart of all... No, because Kingdom Hearts is the heart of all worlds. I'm mixing up things dude, Xehanort says a lot of things as different versions of himself, okay?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's hard to keep track of. But I think it was explained in Dark Road as this is the world where all the worlds started. Right?
I don't remember.
And they used to be all connected. I think that's what it said.
Well, yeah.
Also, before that was it for the question of the week, and thank you everybody for answering. Like we said earlier, this week's question of the week is let us know what your phase 2 of Kingdom Hearts is. Bonus points if you Photoshop the thing I post on the Discord with your little announcements and you present it to us like you're Kevin Feige at Comic-Con.
Okay.
Revealing the phase 2 thing. Before we get to the question of the month and reveal the winners, I do want to do a couple YouTube shout-outs because I haven't read YouTube comments in a while.
And we got some bangers or what?
Yeah, well, just maybe some nice ones.
Some shout-outs.
Some nice ones that make me feel good about myself.
Okay.
Exit on YouTube on episode 69 said, this podcast makes me die laughing at work, XD.
Nice.
And I said, I hope we didn't get you in trouble. And he said, as long as I'm working, they don't care. Love the podcast, guys. Keep it up. Horror Nation.
Wait, is it like X-it or
It's
EX?
EXIT, but the E and the T are capitalized.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our good friend Horror Nation. Shout out to Horror Nation.
Shout out.
Absolute classic.
Yeah. The
Classic
OG.
dude. The
OG.
Says, I love you guys. I wonder if Luju is possessing Odin. since the Xehanort Keyblade is hanging in the classroom.
I don't know if y'all just heard. I just fucking.
He just slapped himself on the forehead.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit.
And I said that's a plausible theory. We just need to figure out how Xehanort took it.
Holy shit.
Well,
he's probably somebody.
What, Odin?
No, Lugia's probably somebody. He could be any of them.
He's Baldur.
He could be any of them.
He could be. He could be 4.
I don't know if. I feel like Bragy's like the red herring, dude.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's definitely Bragi, but it's not.
Yeah.
He's probably Baldur. What if, like, they didn't even make a new model? It's just the Zigbar
he's
model?
Bragi because he has 2 eyes, and then he's Brag when he loses an eye.
But he was already Brag before that.
No, not chronologically.
What do you mean not chronologically?
Oh, like he's named Brag when he has 2 eyes.
He loses his eye when
as he's Brag, yeah.
Terra makes him lose his eye.
No, but he knew that was gonna happen.
I don't know about that.
So he changed his name to Brag. No more knew that would happen.
I'm gonna read this comment from Drek the Drek, even though he did do the question of the week. So the Kyrie game is just 1 hour of gameplay at best and a cutscene movie at worst. That could have easily been part of Remind. However, it's being ham-fisted into a fine on its own rhythm game in which 99% of it is upscaled PS2 era assets and whose set pieces have nothing to do with Kyrie. I think I feel a stroke coming on. Hopefully your face didn't get droopy there, Drek.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll read another Drek the Drek comment that I think you'll like. It says, devs, if we can get $50,000 on this game in 1 week, then we'll make part 2. Support our animators. I knew you'd like that one.
God damn it.
And then finally, Void Gear Vanitas, who subscribed to us on YouTube, says, I listen to you guys all the time on my rides to and from work. You guys are funny as hell.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Void Gear
dude.
Vanitas. We appreciate that, my guy. Appreciate you. Okay, now it's time to announce the winners of the question of the month. If you don't know what the question of the month was, basically, we haven't done it every month, but we've been trying to do it every month. And
a hard-hitting question.
Hard-hitting questions, and then we do a prize at the end of it to say, yo, if you answer this question, you have the ability to win a prize. The 3 prizes we have are a $50 Amazon gift card, a $25 Amazon gift card, and a cool piece of art given to us by Just a Red Nocturne, donated to us to give away.
So shout-outs to him.
So shout-outs to him.
And it's a pretty cool piece of art.
Yes, thank you. And
I would hang it up in my room.
I don't remember what ones
and be proud of it.
Do you remember what ones we've read?
I don't remember what I had for breakfast.
On the off chance we didn't read it, I'm going to start there and read those, and then we'll announce the 3 winners because there's a few.
Okay.
If I've already read APKs on the last time, because we read this like 2 episodes ago.
Right.
Then I'm sorry. APK says, I would love to see the return of Traverse Town. It played such an integral role in the beginnings of the KH franchise and deserves to be seen through the beautiful lens of Unreal Engine.
I'm pretty sure.
The look and feel of Traverse Town is so iconic, it deserves a revival.
Pretty sure.
I don't know
it deserves a second reading.
Yeah, it did. The question, if you weren't sure, is what worlds would you like to see in the new Disney Plus show?
Yes.
Nama Bay says, honestly, too many good ones to choose from. Top 3 would probably be Castle Oblivion, End of the World / World Terminus, and Traverse Town.
Ooh. I just want to know. I just want to hear somebody say whether or not it's progeny or progeny, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if...
I just want to find out in this show.
That's what I'm hoping the arc reveals, because that's where it was. The plaque
Someone's
was
gonna
on
read
the
it.
arc. Is Maleficent going to say progeny or progeny?
Are they going to be just as confused?
Yeah. Dude, that was like one of my favorite bits I've ever done. For you don't know what we're talking about, when we played through KH1 on the YouTube channel.
Which was fun as fuck.
Yeah, it was a good time. This is like when we first started playing Kingdom Hearts on YouTube.
Yeah,
and, like,
it was
really
the beginning.
It was the beginning.
The beginning.
There's that plaque that's on the arc when you get to the end of the world.
Yeah.
And I read it in like a voice, and I put like an echo on it. So and I was talking like this, and then I got to the word progeny or progeny, or I don't even know how you fucking say it, but that was the bit. And I was like all serious, and I was like progeny. Wait, is it progeny or progeny? Which? And like it just, to me, that bit is so funny. Maybe I'll add it in the podcast at the end because it's just such a funny bit for me. Anyway, we gotta get. This is a long ass podcast. Sean Bean, Church of Demix, says, "I was called out today, so I'm gonna give a response now. I don't want to be entered to win the prize though. Jumping off, you guys talking about the show starting in a spot way in the future and then jumping back. The world I'd like to see is Daybreak Town. At first, hardcore fans would think it's Union Cross, but then we need to surprise everyone. So instead, we see an anime-ass sequence where an older Sora is fighting the Master of Masters.
Oh my god.
Have Sora switching Keyblades like in KH3 and activating form changes and Keyblade transformations and shit. Just a full powered Sora versus the Master of Masters, who's just taking the whole thing in stride. Then Sora gets knocked into some water or something, wakes up on Destiny Island, and 12 seasons later, we see what the opening was about."
Oh my god.
That's pretty dope. Sean Bean.
Oh my god.
One does not simply give Sean Bean a question of the month to answer. Master of Masters Master says, "I would like a series focused on Daybreak Town. With Union Cross coming to its conclusion and so many questions left, it would be beneficial to expand that world a bit through the throwaway characters. Not to say that they can't be well developed or sympathetic, but we would be well aware of the fate of the population, i.e. the Keyblade War. Similar to Black Widow being about an already dead character. This would also allow us to interact with the foretellers in ways that can still be considered canon without interfering with the current plot of the series. We would have a squad or party of wielders, maybe each from a different union even, searching for clues to various mysteries, leading them into the tower and other areas that would provide answers to Daybreak Town secrets, and maybe even explore how or why it became Scarlet Kayam." This sounds a lot like Scooby-Doo to me, so I'm in.
What's Scooby-Doo?
Just have
coming after you.
Just have Pluto be the Scooby-Doo. Vetus says, "I want to see the end of the world. This world is so mysterious and atmospheric. The first time I got there in KH1, it gave me chills. I feel like the end of the world is so often overlooked. Seeing it in the Disney Plus show would be awesome. Also, with the World Terminal, you could cheat and get all the KH1 worlds too.
Hell yeah.
Panda Ven says, "Jason didn't say my name, but I don't want him to come for me. I have a top 3, which is Traverse Town, Twilight Town, and Pirates of the Caribbean. However, if we were going off KH1, I have one world I'd love to see make a comeback. It's a long stretch, but I'd honestly like to see Deep Jungle. If they had the rights to it, I think this world would be beautiful and Unreal Engine animation. Plus, it's one of the worlds we never got to go back to. The music is always a bop, and it'd be interesting to see Sora ride on the giant tree branches and swing from vines again. This world was such a fun world to explore, and I hope it makes its way back to Kingdom Hearts via the Disney Plus show." Tyler says, just kidding. Corinne says, "Since Jason called me out, I suppose I'll answer the question of the month. I'd love to see Destiny Island, but more specifically the main island. It's a location we've never had the chance to see or experience, minus the one scene of Kyrie and Selphie walking in their school uniforms in KH2. It'd be cool to see how they create the rest of the world, since they'd have a ton of creative freedom, and to see where the trio grew up and lived their lives day to day. P.S. Dear Jason, call me out again and I'm coming for that ass."
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Please no. I'm in danger.
Tyler says, "Since I got called out more than once, I have no choice but not to back down. If I were to bring back any world for the D Plus show, it'd definitely be one of the KH original worlds. Especially if they're going to look like KH3 and Unreal, then definitely let's bring back worlds like Traverse Town, the world that never was, or like Corinne said, the mainland and Destiny Islands. Just any of the original worlds that didn't get the glow up from DDD to KH3.
Hell yeah.
Nominee's mom says, "So very late, and while I don't have too much of an opinion, it would be cool to see Daybreak Town, especially since our chances of getting an explorable 3D version anytime soon is pretty low."
Yeah.
And then finally, Boomer for KH says, "The world where Mike and Jason don't lie about my body pillow, those fucking cucks. But on to the real story world, because what the fuck, Nomura, how did you fuck up the world so bad? I want answers, I want redemption, I want Andy's room, and I want a Zerg fight. Boomer out." And then I said, "You want to fight Zerg in a television show?" Because, and he said, sure, why not? Anyway, that was the question of the month. Let's pick a winner, Jason. Let's see, how many do we got?
God.
Time to do a random number generator between 1 and 22. So you have a 1 in 20. Well, actually, you have a 3 in 22 chance of winning something.
Right.
Okay.
That's pretty good odds.
I wish it was just 20 so I could just roll a 20-sided die like a D&D nerd,
Yeah.
Okay, when I type in random number generator into Google, I don't want you to take me to the Wikipedia page about random number generators. I want a fucking random number generator. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so winner of... Let's do the third prize first.
The art?
3, 2, yeah. So the winner of the art is our boy Iron Daddy.
Iron Daddy.
Hit me up on Discord so I can get your deets so I can send you this cool art that was donated by Just a Red Nocturne.
Hell yeah.
Alex.
Alex. Al from Al's Toy Barns.
Al from Al's Toy Barns. Nobody. You win the $25 Amazon gift card.
Dude, congrats.
Congratulations. Like I just said to our boy Iron Daddy, just hit me up on the Discord so I can get your deets so I can hook you up. 1 in 20 chance to win that big gift card, folks.
Oh, snap.
Our boy, the winner of the $50 gift card is Panda Ven. Panda Ven with the $50 Amazon gift card. Congratulations, sir. Dude, much love for our boy Panda Ven.
Dude,
our boy over in Hawaii.
If he didn't do it without me calling him out.
Well, you didn't call him out.
No, that's what I said. If he didn't do it, if he wouldn't have done it without me calling it, like if he would have waited until I called him out, he might not have got it.
That's true.
He did it of his own.
And, I mean, I'm happy to give the $50 gift card to someone who said Deep Jungle was their answer.
True. Good answer. Good
answer. So, yeah, Panda Ven and Alex is probably how you pronounce it. But we're calling it Alex. And Iron Daddy, congratulations. We will do another question of the month.
Soon, and we hope you will look forward to it.
We hope you look forward to it. And actually, I did the Amazon gift card thing. I don't know if people are into that. If there's a prize you'd rather see, like I want to do something KH related, but it's tough, like to find.
You guys already have a lot of shit,
right? So, like, if there's in the suggestions in the Discord, if you want to suggest a prize for the question of the month, please let me know.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like you guys have to send stuff for prizes, even though Sean's did that and other people have done that in the past.
That, yeah.
We appreciate that. If you guys have a suggestion for something, just let me know. But congratulations to our 3 winners.
Hell yeah.
And that's going to do it for this week's podcast, this week's extra long episode number 73.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jason, where can people find you if they want to hit you up, man?
Well, dude, where can they find me?
Yeah.
In the Discord,
In the Discord, baby. No Twitter.
Hell no.
No Instagram that's public.
Hell no.
If you need to find Jason,
dude, you just message me on Discord.
Yeah.
I'll respond within 2 to 3 business days.
If you need to talk to me, I am at SpikeGhetti Bros on Twitter. I'm also at Spike_Getty on Twitter because I run our Twitter account and I also have a normal Twitter that I don't ever use.
Okay.
Also, you can find us Tuesdays and Thursdays right now on twitch.tv/Super Spaghetti Bros. We're streaming. And you can always email us at answerreportpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Jason, hit him with it.
May your heart be a guiding key.
Thank you.
Now, fuck off.
I've gone cross-eyed.
What is this?
Ones born of the heart and darkness, devoid of hearts, ravage all worlds and bring desolation. Seize all hearts and consummate the great heart. All hearts to be one. One heart to encompass all. Realize the destiny, the realm of Kingdom Hearts, the great darkness sealed within the great heart. Progeny of dark. Progeny? Is it progeny or progeny?
I believe it's progeny.
Progeny of darkness. Are you sure? That doesn't sound right.
I think it's progeny.
Progeny of darkness, come back to the eternal darkness, for the heart of light shall unseal the path. 7 hearts, 1 keyhole, One key to the door. The door of darkness tied by 2 keys. The door of darkness to seal the light. None shall pass but shadows, returning to the darkness. One's born of the heart and darkness. Hunger for every heart until the dark door opens.
A lot of adjectives there.
Yeah, man, that was intense.
Mouthful.
I was getting a boner reading that.
Same, dude.
Just lots of darkness and hearts and keys.